Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey Tarot reading for May 2019. Now I am going to try to bring forth messages for joint twin flames, separated twin flames, and those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame. Even though that is my intention, Spirit has not brought messages for all three situations in every reading. I don't know why that is, but just want to put that out there in case that happens in this reading. Those are my intentions. I'm going to look at you as your energy on this side of the reading, Sagittarius, and just refer to you always on this side. If you relate better to you being over here, that's fine. Feel free to swap it. And for those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame, if you're really resonating with one side of this story, you can conclude that the other side is speaking about your twin flame and giving you insights to what they're going through, what they're working on right now, because we're going to look at what's going on in the mind, the heart, the soul, lessons we're working on, and the energy that is playing out between the two of you in the month of May. All right, so let's get started. Sagittarius, I'm going to pull a card here to look at what's going on in the heart space of you and then the heart space of your twin flame. All right there. All right, solo journeys end coming out on your side. And this could mean a few different things. And over here, mixed signals. All right. So, in the heart space, Sagittarius, with this, I see where if we are with our twin flame, if we're in a union right now, I don't feel that we're married, or there's some element where you want more commitment, more depth. I want to live with you. I want to marry you. There's some element, Sagittarius, if this is a joined union, where you want more than what's being offered. And over here on this side, what's going on in their heart is they're kind of giving you mixed signals, but I feel your twin is going back and forth. Like in one moment, yeah, I want this deeper connection, commitment, etc. But in the next moment, kind of flopping, I feel a little bit nervous about this, okay? For those of you who are separated from your twin flame, I see that you want nothing more in your heart and your soul than to have your union, to join, to do your spiritual work that you both came here to do together. Like, you're so ready for that. Over there, your twin, back and forth in their heart. Do I go back to Sagittarius, or do I do this? And I feel there's a lot of like the connection really spooks this person, okay? Now, those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame very well could meet and align with the twin flame in the month of May. However, with this, Sagittarius, I feel the recognition and connection will be instantaneous for you. However, your twin is going to be a bit more sketchy, flaky. I just feel the intensity or the instantaneousness of the connection kind of spooks the twin, okay? So let's pull some cards to look at what's going on in your head space. That's you, Sag. You jumped right on out. And let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Completion, evolution. You are ready, Sagittarius, whether single, separated, or joined. You are ready for the union, for what it means in its entirety. If you have to walk through the spiritual fire to purify, you're ready to do that. If you have to compromise, if you have to apologize, if you have to change, like, you are at the point of whatever it takes. I will make this connection work. or I will wait for this reunion. Also, those singles out there, you're really feeling the itch of your twin flame. And it might even be where you feel it. You feel your twin, even though you've never met them. And it's kind of an awkward, unfamiliar feeling that leaves you feeling sad because you're like, I feel this emptiness, but I don't know what it means. I don't understand. Well, it's because you're feeling the absence of your twin. You're starting to be alarmed, awoken that this union is going to take place very soon. And over here in their headspace, destiny, northern star, past life. Listen, those of you joined, it's exactly what I said. They feel you back, but they go back and forth, okay? 1 minute they do want to take things deeper. The next minute they're spooked. Those of you who are separated, this person believes that destiny will bring you guys back together somehow, some way in this lifetime. Like, no matter what's going on in their head, they believe like you guys are meant to be. Like, someday you will come back together. Whether they will admit that or have ever told you that, that is exactly what's going on in their head, okay? Those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame, they feel what you feel, but in their, way of perceiving. And I think they might actually be open to like the twin flame concept and idea, all right? And they feel you too, even though they've never met you. And they believe destiny will bring them to their one, all right? And you happen to be their one. So let's pull some cards to look at this from a soul perspective and what's going on in that space. If I could shuffle. All right, there we go. All right, self-discovery coming out over on your side. And rabbit hole coming out over on their side. Yeah, listen, those of you that are, in union or know your twin flame, they freak out. The connection they feel with you, the rabbit hole, this is an experience that it really takes them out of their comfort zone. Like, they really get spooked, but they can't stay away from you because as scary as the connection is, it's equally alluring to them. And that's why they back and forth, all right? They want to go deeper, but then it spooks them. Now, those of you who are separated with that energy, it's the same thing. They see you as the real deal, as like the ever after. And if they don't feel ready for that in their life journey right now, then naturally it's going to spook the crap out of them, right? Because they're not ready for that. Those of you who have yet to meet, again, when you meet, I just feel the connection so intense, so strong, it's going to spook them a little bit, and they're going to go back and forth. Now, with self-discovery coming out for you, Sagittarius, I don't know. I feel you are in May, you are in a place of completion, of evolution. You're just realizing a lot of different things, and you are so ready. I don't feel like there's work to be done for you, really. Like, heart, mind, and soul, you are there. You are on point. And over here, we are as well. However, we're spooked, okay? For some reason, we're spooked. So let's take a look at the energy that exists in between the two of you. It hurts. Tears. Wow. Sagittarius, those separated twin flames, you both hurt over each other, okay? This person, they've just, I don't know what it is, But man, they just get so spooked. And we're going to pull more cards to see what's going on deeper. But you both hurt equally, okay? So even if this is where we're joined and this side's really wanting to make things go deeper, this side's not sure if they're ready, it hurts you both, all right? Any sort of argument, fight, distance, disconnection, distortion, it hurts you both the same. Separated twin flames, you both cry yourselves to sleep. I don't care what either one of you say or try to deny. Like, I see it. You cry yourselves to sleep. Like, it's kind of sad to me that the separated twin flames that I'm picking up in these two, man, this person is just scared. And I'm sorry. Like, it's the pain that you both go through for them being spooked is absolutely ridiculous. But you both hurt the same, okay? There's just something about their conscious mind that has got to adjust, expand, accept. I don't know. It really freaks them out. And it's like you're crying because it's like, why is this not coming together? Like, what is the problem? I don't get it. It's just they're scared. Even those of you who are in these unions and wanting to go deeper, it hurts them that they can't offer that if that's what you're asking for. Like, it really does. Those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame, like I said, you feel each other, whether you can pinpoint what that is or not. And it brings sadness up in both of you, okay? So let's pull some tarot and see how all of this is playing out, Sagittarius, in the month of May. All right, so we have the 10 of karmic energy. One of you, this is for, those who haven't met twin flame or separated from twin flame. One of you is in a very phony relationship that is all about show. It's all about flash. It's truly a house of cards behind the scenes. This is the type of relationship that looks absolutely perfect on Facebook, but it's quite the opposite in real life, in reality. Okay, so those of you who have not met twin flame or we are separated from twin flame, one of you is in a relationship like this. It's not a real connection whatsoever, despite how it's presented or what it looks like from the outside view, okay? Next we have the masculine of heart energy. Yeah, no matter what, your guys' hearts belong to each other. Who's ever in this karmic type of situation, relationship, their heart's not in it. Okay, so if it's your twin flame, Scorpio, their heart, even though their physical self is in that relationship, their heart is with you. If you are, separated from your twin flame and you're in this other relationship due to that, your heart still absolutely 1,000% belongs to that person. Okay, those of you who have yet to meet twin flame, when we meet, it's just a right away instant connection, felt very much in the heart. And it's kind of spooky because we're used to this type of connection and energy, and here comes this twin flame and it's like, whoa, what is this? And now look at this action, karmic energy. This is somebody closing up, closing off, really afraid to change, all right? And now we have feminine of ego energy. So all of a sudden, like, we have all these people showing up in the reading. This right here is somebody who is operating much more from ego consciousness rather than from heart space. And that would make sense because we have this here. So what I see coming through is one person who is operating from heart consciousness and the other person who is operating from ego consciousness. And so if this is a situation where one twin flame is in this kind of fake, phony relationship, that would be this flame, okay? Whether that's you or your twin, somebody's in a phony relationship, and the other person, I feel, is just kind of looking on from afar, like, you're my heart and soul. Why aren't you with me? And again, twin flames who have not yet met, when we come together, the connection, again, is so spooky and shocking because this is what we're used to dealing with. Those of you within a twin flame union, this is that mixed signals of, okay, yeah, I'm in, let's do this. And then we switch over to ego. No way, I can't, I'm spooked, or just whatever the excuses are, all right? Next out, we have a Two of Heart energy. So you guys really, this is like such a back and forth. Let me just pull the last card. Feminine of Twin Flames. So we have 1, 2, 3 people showing up. So yeah, one of you, those of you who are separated, one of you is in this very karmic type of situation, okay? And however, we're still very much attached to the twin. Why we're separated, I don't know. Like I said, we cry ourselves to sleep at night. Even the one that's in the relationship with somebody else, because it's phony, it's superficial, it's based upon some sort of material or physical need. And those of you in existing connections, this is just that back and forth energy where it feels like we're madly in love and everything's right, and then now we're questioning, is this real? Because the twin goes back and forth. Why do they go back and forth? Because they get spooked, okay? And those of you who have yet to meet, like I said, when you meet up, it's just a very powerful, instantaneous connection, and it really freaks one of you out, all right? So let's clarify these. All right, so we have passionate intimacy, and this is soul. So you guys have a connection when you guys are intimate with each other. What is experienced in that space is not experienced with anybody else, period, end of story, for you or for them, okay? And those of you who have not met your twin flame, when you do come together, you're about to have the best love-ins of your life. And look at this, twin flame love, all right? Mutual spiritual awakening. Our photographs. Temporary reconnection. And intimate conversation. So twin flames who are separated, you guys may actually have some sort of contact with your twin. Okay, we could run into each other. One of us could be reaching out to the other. The conversation that is shared between the two of you, though, is very heart-based, very soul. It's not superficial. It's not phony. In fact, any sort of interaction for separated twin flames that you have during the month of May, it is very love-based. It is very soul-based. But it's a temporary reconnection for some reason. It's not like it's lasting and we're going to be back together for good. But whatever this reconnection is, conversation, it's beautiful. It's healing. It awakens both of you in a way. Now, those of you who are joined and you have this desire to take things deeper, go to the next level, I'm sorry to say, it looks like throughout May, it's kind of that back and forth energy where 1 minute we're all in, and then the day passes and tomorrow all of a sudden we're spooked again, okay? So you're kind of dealing with that, Sagittarius, those of you who are joined. And Spirit's like, listen, you've just got to roll with it, okay? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Like, I don't even like that. I'm like, oh, I want some resolution here. But it's just, I don't feel like it really happens in May. You know, and those of you who meet your twin in May, the connections is spooky. And so I feel like there's some back and forth. Like, it's just back and forth for all of you. Like, no matter what's going on here, I hate to say Sagittarius, but that's just kind of where it's at. However, I will reiterate, you are on point, all right? This side of the reading is on point and knows what they want, knows what they're doing. This side is the one that keeps going back and forth. I don't feel like it's so much because of a karmic. I feel that this has to do with them being afraid of the connection itself. And that causes them a lot of anxiety. And they go back and forth. And in May, it's very similar. You know, it's not like there's anything really decided. However, Sagittarius, if you are joined and you kind of put the ultimatum out there and they refuse, which could happen with this card, I feel you disconnect and walk away and you say, you know what? When you're ready to have a grown-up relationship and be real with me, hit me up. And so, you know, some of you, that could have been the way you left things a while ago if we've been separated for a long time. And I just feel there is conversation, there is communication, but it's not the ever after, okay? I really want to make that clear. It's just there's a awakening happening, and it's, you know, preparing for the next level, the next step of things. But this person's really got to get comfortable and open themselves up emotionally and be willing to be vulnerable and not afraid of this beautiful connection that exists, because they're freaked out by it. Like, honestly, Sagittarius, you guys have the best reading. I have 3 more after you, and this is the cleanest karma reading I've seen. And it's just, they get really afraid. They're afraid of something, all right? That's all I got for you. They're afraid of something, and we're going to discuss it, some of you. But I just think this kind of plays out all through May, so we'll have to see what comes out for June, okay? So those are your messages, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.